worship. It's our worship song. Y'all know this. All right, DJ, you ready? All right, go ahead. Ready? You know the moves. Let's go.
The world is searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. The world is searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world.
Tonight we're gonna get ready for a prayer request. As we know, I hope you guys are still standing up. So if you aren't, let's all get up. All right, guys. So we're gonna do what we normally do. We're just gonna ask God to help us this week and thank Him what He done for us last week. So I want you guys to sit in y'all's homes, and I want you guys to pray with me. All right, guys, ready? And I'll close this in prayer. Here we go. Lord, I pray, Lord Father God, we thank you for everything that you're doing, everything that you're yet to do in our lives, God. We thank you, Lord Father God, for everything that you've done last week, Lord. Help us, Lord Father God, with everything going on, this virus, Lord, and that you'll bring us back soon. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, guys, so now we've done all this. Now you know what's next. Let's get ready for our lesson. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Kingdom Rock Online. Yeah, it's a privilege to preach to y'all guys again. So, let's just get started. What do you think we're learning about? Maybe, we've been learning about them for a while now. Just think on it. I know it's been a while. Starts with the P.
I'm sure the kids know.
A parable. Yes, we're learning about a parable.
Yes.
So.
Oh, but wait. Do you think you remember what a parable is?
Do I remember what a parable is?
What is it?
A story that who told?
Who told these stories?
Who told these stories again? Was it Noah? Maybe Jonah.
I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. What do you guys think?
Jesus. Yes, Jesus told these stories, and he told one that we are going to learn about
but
today.
Why? Why did he tell these stories?
Maybe it's a lesson. It's to teach us lessons that we may need to know as we go on in our walk with God. And it's just to give us a better understanding of what he means, you know? So let's think, what we're learning about today is called the unmerciful servant.
Ooh, that's a big word.
That's a big word, right?
Unmerciful.
Do y'all know what book? What book that is? What book that's in?
Is it in, let's see, maybe
Genesis.
Matthew?
Matthew. Yeah,
Matthew.
yeah, guys, go. All right.
That's a big word. Unmerciful. What could God be trying to teach us?
Unmerciful.
Jesus be teaching us
Let's
with that
think. What do
story?
you think unmerciful means? The unmerciful
Well, I don't-
servant. Maybe God's trying to teach us to be unmerciful.
No.
Unmerciful. No, maybe let's take out the un and be merciful.
Yeah.
That's
I
different.
think we're onto something there,
I think
Nick.
we're onto something. So you know what? Let's tell the story right on. This all starts way back. So let's go back. Let's go all the way back.
Is that how you do it?
Boom! Yes, now we're back. This story begins in a place long ago, and it all started when Peter asked a simple question: Jesus, how many times should I forgive my brother? Like 7 times, maybe? Well, Jesus says, no, 7 times is not enough.
No.
Up to 77 times.
Oh, so we count 77 times,
Well,
and once we've reached that, we don't have to forgive anymore.
more like 7 times 77. It's what
That's a long
I'm
math.
trying to get to is you never stop forgiving your brothers. You
That makes
can
sense.
forgive your brothers 100 times. You can't. You lose count. You never stop forgiving them. You know. Well, I wonder why. Why do you think we should never stop? Maybe
Well, I know every time we ask forgiveness from Jesus, He always forgives
He
us.
always forgives us. Well, it's because we're supposed to be Christ-like, right? So, let's just begin the story. Jesus
Oof.
goes.
Story,
This is
guys.
when Jesus says, "You know what, Peter? Let me tell you a story."
Here we go.
They
This is
sit
our
down.
parable. Y'all ready?
And he
Get
goes.
comfortable, guys.
It all started with a king.
Okay.
And he's thinking, he's like, you know what? I need all my money that my servants owe me. They owe me. They're in debt. I need my money back.
Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's looking at his list and he's like, he found that's one particular person that owed him millions of dollars. That's a big loan, right?
Yeah.
He borrowed so much money from the king. The king needed it back. So he gets the servant. He comes in. He grabs him. And he says, pay me back what you owe me. Pay me back what you owe me. Or, if you can't, then you'll be thrown into jail, to prison.
Oh,
And your family, your kids, your wife, they will be, well, they will have to be slaves until you pay back the millions of dollars you
I
owe.
bet he was scared.
He was
You
scared.
guys?
He's probably shaking. He was
I
probably
was
nervous.
scared.
Well, he falls on his knees and he
Oh.
begs the king. He goes, King, please, just give me a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time, and I'll get the money to you. I promise. The king looks at him, lets go of him, and he goes, it's okay. You know what? Just go on.
What?
Just go on.
Oh,
Just leave, and we'll call it square.
really?
Call it,
Wow. That's awesome.
That's crazy, right? Well, he gets up. He's like, thank you so much. And he leaves, right?
I bet he was so
He's
happy.
probably happy. He probably ran out there with joy and everything else, right?
Yeah, I would.
Well, his family gets to be free, and well, when he walks out there, he's looking around, and he probably got a smile on his face, right?
Yeah.
But he sees someone, and he's like, hey, that dude owed me money. He owed him $5.
Oh.
About $5, right?
That's not
He's like, I
much.
recognize him. He owes me. I gave him $5.
Oh, I already know this story. I
You know
bet
this
you
story?
anything. He says, I was just forgiven millions. I'm not going to worry about $5.
Well, what he really said was, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna ask for my money back.
No.
Right? Well, he goes up there, but he grabs him and he says, pay me back what you owe me. Pay me back what you owe me now. He's like, I don't got it right now. Just give me a little bit more time and I can get it to you. He goes, no way. I want my money now, and you don't got it, well, then you're going to prison. He grabs him and he takes him and he's thrown into prison. All because
He throws him into prison
he throws him into prison.
for $5.
$5.
And he, guys, he was just forgiven millions.
What's more, $5 or $1 million? What would you rather have?
The $5? No.
Millions, right? Of course, right? But you know what? He gets mad because he didn't get his $5.
That just doesn't make
He
sense.
throws him into jail.
Right.
Well, the king finds out. And the king's like, wait, this guy, the guy that I just forgave, or I just said, you know what? No way. Bring him back in here. Well, he comes back in. He don't know what's going on. He's like, oh, what did happen? Am I in more debt? He grabs him and he goes, how dare you? How dare you, unmerciful servant? Did you hear what I said? You unmerciful servant. I just had mercy and grace on your life, and I forgave you for all the debt that you owe me, and you're gonna throw this guy into prison for $5? Right? He's like, look, I'm sorry. Forgive me. He goes, you know what? No. Your family and you are going to be thrown into prison, and your kids are going to be made slaves until you can pay me back what you owe me. All that debt. Right? That's scary.
Yeah.
All because of $5. Because he didn't have mercy and grace like.
But he was shown mercy.
He was shown mercy and grace.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Why do you think God told that story? Or Jesus told that story? Why do
Maybe
you think?
to teach us.
Yes.
That we should be
Well,
merciful.
it all started when Peter asked him a simple question, right?
Oh yes, right.
How many times should I forgive my brother? Well,
Because maybe we can. How bad that sounds. That sounds like I would never do something like that.
Right.
But if we're honest, who has done that?
who got mad at someone when they owed them money or something? Or
And-
maybe they.
but we forget that we've been.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, have you been forgiven? If you ask
I
for forgiveness from God, God forgave you because you asked for it,
Mm-hmm.
and God had mercy and grace on you, and He said, you know what? Yeah, I forgive you. I forgive you. You do it again. You do it over again. You make so much mistakes. Well, every time you ask for forgiveness, He's going to forgive you.
God is very faithful.
And that's why Jesus said, you never stop forgiving your brothers. Because
God is an
Right.
example of merciful.
He's the example.
Right?
We must have mercy and grace on one another, and it's hard sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta just, bite your lip, bite your tongue and say, all right, I forgive you. I forgive you.
It can be hard sometimes.
It really
I mean,
is,
if we're
you know?
honest, especially if, sometimes things happen in school, like, we feel like that they just don't deserve forgiveness.
Well,
But we didn't deserve it either, did we? I mean,
you always gotta remember, because we gotta be Christ-like. And because Christ had, mercy and grace on us, we must have mercy and grace on one another. So,
I love this story.
it's a
Pastor
good story,
Nick.
right? You
Yes.
like it? Yeah,
it reminds us to have forgiveness, have mercy on people.
Yeah, we really got to have mercy on people, because you know what? You don't know what they're going through also, It's always good to have mercy and grace. So you know what? I just want to say, maybe you're out there and you haven't shown mercy and grace on someone. Maybe you went through things and you're like, you know what? That really spoke to me. I actually haven't. I haven't shown mercy and grace, and you want God to forgive you for that, because we need. If you really need God to forgive you, if you haven't shown mercy and grace, and maybe you're out there and you've never been saved. Y'all could just repeat this prayer together after me, and just ask God for forgiveness. All right. So just say, we're gonna pray that God just forgive me for my sins. I hope that you come into my life, and I know that you're coming into my life, and you made me born again. I know that you died on the cross and rose on the third day. Amen. And if you've been saved and you haven't showed mercy and grace on someone, I just want you to ask for forgiveness right now and say, Jesus, forgive me for not having mercy and grace on one another and on my family and other people. I ask that you forgive me for that and help me to show it back to them. And in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
That's it. And it's simple. And if you said that prayer, well, guess what? Jesus just now said, all right, you're forgiven.
That's awesome.
So that's the
Forgiveness
reason
is
why
awesome.
these parables are in the Bible.
Yes.
These are why Jesus told stories, just so we
Jesus
can learn.
knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing because very smart. So if you said that, I'm very happy. I'm glad you all listened and tuned in with us. I hope y'all guys have a great day. And
Yes.
I'll see y'all soon.
Stay safe. We'll see y'all
All right.
soon. Bye, guys.